My wonderful, beautiful, amazing Cancerians. I'm Gabrielle from Gabrielle's Vampire Tarot. For today, I'm going to be doing a general love reading, a 5 card spread. But before I do that, I want to offer these two beautiful roses as a token of my love and appreciation for you all for supporting me. I love you guys incredibly. So thank you so much for your love and devotion towards me as your Vampire Tarot guide. And this 5 card love reading includes that the first card represents you, the second the other person, third relationship, fourth the past, fifth the future. Then I'm going to draw a Vampire Oracle for you and then a Favole. But let's get started with card number 1, which is you. Hanged Man. Oh my goodness. You could have Pisces somewhere in your star chart, my beloved Cancer. Man or woman, whoever's watching, yeah. It looks like, okay, I'm getting both senses. The ones who are in a relationship and the ones who are single. I think this applies to both of you. Because the thing is, this is kind of like an introspection, kind of, self-reflection kind of card. You're just kind of just, waiting, patiently in your own way, even though, this is a fellow, water card and stuff like that. But the thing is it looks like that, for the ones okay, who are single and stuff like that, it looks like that you're probably doing a lot of, introspection, self-reflection, probably still wondering, why you still haven't found Mr. or Mrs. Right yet and stuff like that, which is actually very good to sometimes do. So always say, yeah, if there's anything that you want to self-improve on, but never ever, compromise or improve yourself to appease the other person. Never allow yourself to do that because, that's a form of control of thinking, yeah, I will, I live under certain restrictions, just to be with you. No, you don't want to be that. You don't want to be, chained up like that, or shackled in any way, just to be, to say, I'll do anything it takes to be with you. Bad idea. But for the ones in a relationship, still looks like that you're doing a lot of introspection, but there's also a bit of, like hesitancy, but it's not per se anything negative, but maybe you're just kind of also, well, sometimes, when the romance kind of, fades off a bit, then you just kind of think, okay, how can I, bring back the flair, the passion, the drive again and stuff like that. I mean, that could, sometimes, those moments happen where you just think, okay, I'd like to maybe do, some improvement here and there and stuff like that, but we're going to have to look at the other cards, especially the other person. Who is this other person? 6 of Skulls. Interesting. It could be an Earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, but this person's like a giver or receiver. And the thing is, it's like, yeah, yeah, if this person is giving a lot and stuff like that, well, maybe you're just trying to find ways to also, return the favor and stuff like that. And, but, if this person is receiving, you want to make sure that, it's also reciprocated, that this person also, returns, favors and stuff like that, or does any kind of other, beautiful romantic gestures. So maybe that's why you're just kind of also going through a bit of hesitancy to think, I wonder, if the other person is just only accepting but not really giving in return. But for the ones who are single, I can understand how this person seems very admirable, could be a very grounded, down-to-earth, realistic, authentic individual that's very loving and giving and stuff like that, and then you just are trying to find ways to approach this person as well. Well, relationship time. Queen of Skulls, okay. Yeah, for the ones in a relationship, I really want to wish you all the best because this looks like a very down-to-earth, grounded, authentic connection between you and the other person. The Queen of Pentacles is a very, grounded, yeah, it's, according to, the other cards, it's like a hardworking parent, mother, whoever it may be, but it just looks like that this is a very grounded, stable, beautiful, long-term connection. So I want to wish you all the best and hopefully everything will work out for a very long time. And for ones who are single, I can understand how this person, how you probably think, if I'm with this person, it just seems like it's a very stable and very, grounded and very authentic, connection between me and the other person. And that's what I mostly crave is I need to be with somebody who will give me stability. Because the thing is some humans, they love to have, very, a lot of, fiery passion and excitement. And other humans, they would rather, crave, stability, groundedness, just having, like, just, standard of living and stuff like that. And you just think, okay, as long as, it's just very basic for me, I just want to be with this person because they seem to be very, grounded and stable. And that's what I mostly want to have. 100% your prerogative in any way. Past. Prince of Knives. Okay, this is the Knight of Swords. Okay, the ones, I feel like that this applies to, both the ones in a relationship and the ones who are single. The thing is for the ones who are in a relationship, congratulations on putting a lot of time, effort, and passion into finding this person. It's like, it's like you needed to be with this person, because that's what the Knight of Swords is all about. It's kind of a bit on the frenetic side, not, meaning that you were frenetic or anything in the past, but it just seems like that, there is this drive within you to, to want to need to be with this person. again, 100% your prerogative, everything, I just, will really want to wish you all the best and a very long-term, happy, commitment, between you and the other person. And for the ones who are still single, I can understand how you also have, and or at least had, because it's the past, had this drive within you that you pretty much just thought, I need to be with somebody, but I still haven't found this person yet. Or maybe, it's like, well, maybe you didn't have the courage or, the strength within you to approach this person. Maybe you just thought, oh my goodness, I'm just, who's going to, want to be with me and stuff like that. I mean, I know the human who I've lived with, has actually only had like maybe one or two connections and stuff like that with two other women and stuff like that. And I just think, okay, that doesn't per se bother me. I mean, I've been here for a long time. So, I've seen humans coming and going in this world in many ways and stuff like that. So, but, yeah, but sometimes, it's like the guy or, the human, or my familiar, as he keeps wanting me to be reminded to call him my familiar, just once, also, we went through, moments where he pretty much just thought, well, I'm 30, I'm 40, and I still haven't found anybody. I mean, he found somebody when he was like 36 the first time, and then, the other one was like about 41, 42, something like that. But either way, it just didn't work out for him. But the thing is it doesn't mean that it's all game over and stuff like that. Sometimes these things, will take time, sadly. It's like, I mean, well, back in my time, about 300 some years ago, it's like how my parents met was they met at a bonfire, they pretty much, their eyes met across the way, and that's where they more or less just fell in love. It's like love at first sight, like those traditional stories that, humans in modern time are basing these stories off of. So, but either way, and the thing is, that's how, you could approach somebody is when you're in a tavern, because that's how humans back in my time also met, is through taverns, or even, through families or friends, courtships and stuff like that. But it was always kind of a diplomatic situation about, why, two individuals got together, for example, right? But either way, I think, it's very, just don't give up on the passion and drive and wanting to be with somebody, because in the future, I see so much drive and passion no matter what. So, this applies to both the ones in a relationship. Please keep up this wonderful, beautiful passion. And, we'll ride off into the chariot with your loved one, whoever it may be, and enjoy a beautiful future together. And for the ones who are still single, I just see you incredibly passionate no matter what. So, the thing is, and determined and analytical and strategic, and you're pretty much just going to be going on the hunt in the future anyway. So I just want to wish all of my beautiful Cancerians, man and woman out in this world, all the best and everything. It's just, sometimes, these things just take time and stuff like that. It's like the human, told me about his life story. I mean, I only, no, I don't think I was ever with somebody, though I was almost married off, when I was young. But then, of course, I got turned into a vampire instead and had to run away. Loving. I'm just kidding. No, but either way, I just, hope all the best for you all. So let's see what Oracle has for my beautiful Cancerians. Resurrection, reprise, recovery, and comeback. Now that's what I love to see for my beautiful Cancerians. You guys are going to be having a resurrection moment, a renewal, a rebirthing. You guys are going to be back on your love game no matter what. So I, like I mentioned before, I think everything is just going to work out for, for anybody who's watching and stuff like that. Man, woman, blonde, brunette, redhead. Maybe you guys could, be with cats or live somewhere in a nice, beautiful, farmland area. But I do see some beautiful reprise and comeback for my beloved Cancerians. Okay, let's see what Favoli has for my beautiful Cancerians. Knave of Flowers. This is the Page of Pentacles. Okay, the Page of Pentacles is about embarking. The Page is like, it's, whether it's the Page of Swords, Page of Cups, Page of Wands, or even Page of Pentacles. I just see you, embarking on this new, beautiful potential journey of whatever it may be. So I just think, just please do not give up on the passion and the drive, the determination within you to want to be with that Mr. or Mrs. Right, whoever it may be. And eventually, something is going to work out. It's always good to do a lot of, self-improvement in a sense, like, adapting to healthy habits, maybe, we're getting a haircut or something, or maybe, we'll try, nicer clothes. I mean, anything that would apply to any kind of situation. And always, do a lot of, we'll we'll improvement, like, we'll maybe learn some new skills or something, or maybe, just, we'll keep, we'll improving in any way, but self-improvement is always very, very beautiful and honorable, and that's how you'll probably, be able to have a resurrection moment and to get whoever is out there that you have your eyes on. Okay. Well, I'm going to have to leave it at this for my beautiful Cancerians, but if this reading resonated, please feel free to join and subscribe to my channel. I want to thank you guys incredibly so much for supporting me and joining me. In a few days, I'm going to go back to general readings, so I'm going to go back and forth between general love for now. But again, thank you so much for choosing me, and I'm just so honorable that, well, to be your tarot guide reader.